right, in this video we are going to hang the lights when your plastic has all been fully installed. We are now going to show you where we drilled the holes and where to measure the lights for placement in this portion of the studio. All right, here we are. We're on the back side of the studio. We got a door open behind us, and I apologize for the background noise, but one light is going to be hung there. We pre-drilled the hole. One light is going to be in this vicinity. We already pre-drilled the hole. So what Phil is going to describe is how he made this template and where to cut the hole in the plastic so the light peeks through.
So the first thing you want to do, we've made this template based on the actual shape of the light. So we measured from the center of the light to the outside. All you guys need to know is that that's about between 8 1/4 and 8 1/2 inches. So in this case we have it at 8 1/4, and we used a piece of scrap plastic to make this. So we got our 3/4 inch self tapper on one end.
You got a place for the razor blade.
And a little notch for the razor blade.
Wonderful. So you're going to screw this into the center hole of the plastic and turn it
To cut a hole, correct.
perfect.
All right, so basically you need to determine where to put the light in the studio. Step number one, you have to determine where the center of the light is. To do that, place the light on the concrete floor that's level, measure the concrete floor, and you can see we got a measurement of 12 3/8 inches. We want to transfer that measurement to the booth.
So right up there where we pre-drilled the hole,
You can see the bolt coming through. This is the bolt that we measured 14 inches over.
remember we pre-drilled the 14. Now he's going to measure down to the measurement he just took of the light.
So 12 3/8 of an inch.
And he marks it. The light is actually going to be secured there and hung upside down.
So you want to double check your measurement here.
Now he's measuring vertical and horizontal to find the center point where he's going to use his guide that he made out of scrap plastic and screw right into there and make a complete circle with his razor blade.
So we have our 14 inches here and our 14 inches here
To find your center point.
to find your center point, and then the up and down direction is the 12 3/8 of an inch.
Wonderful. All right, so Philip has his guide that he made. He's going to screw it into the plastic. There you go. Now he's going to put in his razor blade into the little slit, and he's going to lightly turn it with the razor blade in there to make a circle. That circle is going to be cut out, so when we screw the light in and it hangs down, the light pokes through the booth.
Make sure you use a brand new blade.
The newer the blade, the easier the cut. Take your time. We want nice clean cuts on this.
It's going to take several revolutions to get through.
Yeah, don't try to do this cut in one cut. Do 3, 4, 5 attempts and it'll start to pop through. Now, if the measurements don't translate to you, go ahead and measure the back of the light to see where your cuts are. But we're pretty spot on. So, look at that. There's where your light is going to be hung. All right, Philip is climbing the ladder very carefully so OSHA doesn't have issues. And he's going to show you the placement of the light. Now with one hand, he holds that while he puts a washer in it. And finger tights it. All right, Phil's going to use his wrench, tighten the screw. Look how nice that light fits in that plastic. I'm going to come across and you're going to see how it's mounted. Isn't that pretty?